Brenda Green, and welcome back to Living in the Go. So today I'm talking to you about your parents, and I'm titling this, Are Your Parents Good? So what do I mean by that? There are certain things that you need to be doing if your parents are older, because look at the fact that the baby boomers are retiring left and right. They're going out, and so as they get older, a lot of different issues might come up in terms of making sure or maintaining their well-being, their health and everything. So there are certain things that you should be doing. So I'm going to address that with you. First, when I say are they good, meaning what situation are they in? Are they retiring? Do they have enough money? Those are things you need to be doing. So you need to be having conversations now. If you have siblings, the siblings and parents need to sit down and talk about what's happening with your parents as they get older, as they retire, as they age, what's going to happen with them. So have those conversations. You also need to be doing, figuring out what happens with your parents. So maybe they're living in a place that's not the best place for them. So have that discussion in terms of, do they need to move? Or do they need to have care come in? Do they need to have someone come in to clean for them? Looking at something as basic as their food sources. Are they getting the food that they need? Do they have opportunities to get to the store and to make sure that's going well? So as they age, those are things to consider. What role are you going to play in all of this? So let's say your parents live in another state. Do you have siblings who are in that other state who can look in on them and take some responsibility? Or do you have to provide that? Do you need to move your parents with you or closer to you? Those things are things that you need to start considering. Do you know where their documents are? Like, do they have a will or trust? All of that. Power of attorney. Those things that need to be looked at, and if they don't have those, making sure they get those, because sometimes parents don't necessarily think about those things. I'm one of those parents who's got it all covered. I got it all documented. But some people don't. They figure like they have plenty of time to do that. But as you start to age, those things become more and more important, and so you need to be having those conversations. Don't be afraid to talk to your parents and say, hey, have you thought about your retirement? Have you thought about some things that you need to do? Can we help you with that? Is there information that we need to know? So have those conversations. You'll feel better, your parents will feel better, they'll feel like you care what's happening to them. So those things are so important. So this is part one. Stay tuned for part two.